Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. We are day 6 on Talk 10 for 30. And I have to admit that I did not want to record today. I didn't feel like it. It's Sunday, and on Sundays, that's typically, meant for PJs, hanging around the house with the kids, relaxing, and family. And so I was contemplating and justifying and making excuses of, I was thinking maybe I'll just do a post today, just saying, I don't feel like recording. And a big thing for me that was coming up actually that I recognized and I caught it. And it was my image. So I don't have a lick of makeup on right now. Sunday, I'm not going anywhere. Typically, I don't wear much anyways, but I'll always have a little something on, but I don't have nothing on right now. My hair is just Sunday hair, bedhead. And so I didn't want to put any makeup on because my belief was I had to put a little bit of makeup on to get on the recording because I'm going, everybody's going to see me and the stories that I was telling myself. And I was just making excuses. And I was in brushing my teeth and just kind of looked up and I said, I'll go on and I'll write something today, some words of empowerment and, do what I do best with the writing. And skip on today. And I kind of looked up while I was brushing my teeth and I said, you made a commitment to yourself because this is me as well. This is my journey. This is my purpose. Turn Leaf and this platform is for me as well as I'm evolving. And I said to myself, and my higher self kind of came down and kind of bitch slapped me a little bit and said, get your ass in your day 6. You have a recording to do for 10 minutes and you're beautiful. You don't need any makeup. Your fuzzy curly bedhead is you on this Sunday, on this fine Sunday. And you're asking people to be authentic. You're asking people to sit in their truth and commit, talk about habits. This was a habit that I committed to. So 30 days for 10 minutes, 10 minute talks for 30 days. So absolutely not. You are perfect the way you are. And you've got a job to do. You've committed to this. And even for my clients, my own clients, we've got goals, we've got desires, we set our mind to something, and then there's work that needs to be done in order to complete these goals and in order to achieve what we want. And sometimes we stumble along the way, and sometimes these stories come up and say, I'm going to skip on today. Today I'm going to skip out on. And sometimes you check in with yourself and say, you know what? Yes, I did need to skip out on today because mentally, physically, emotionally, it was just in the best interest of myself to skip out on. But that's not what it was. It was the ego that was coming up and saying, you don't have any makeup on. I didn't feel like putting makeup on. I didn't feel like I'm in my PJs. And my kids are downstairs having their pancake breakfast. And, it was different. It was different. It was the excuses. And so really that comes down to that self-image. I have to put the makeup on for internally to feel confident and to speak and to, have a face and wear that mask per se. And I was talking myself out of doing a recording today. And that's self-image. That's what I want you to sit with today, is when you are out in the world doing your daily tasks, your jobs, with friends, volunteering, whatever that looks like. What are you telling yourself? Really study yourself, because ultimately when there is when there is a trigger there. So for me, the trigger today was your image is not ready for a recording. And today, because you don't work on Sundays, but this isn't work. This is my purpose. This is not work for me. This is my life. And so, but the trigger for me was, your image is not ready. It's not to go on display. You don't feel like it, not motivated to. But I'm grateful for that, because I was triggered. That's my trigger. That was my awareness. And I wasn't sitting well with it, because I made the commitment and I was going to miss on day 6. And that didn't feel very good. I checked in with myself. It didn't feel very good. And I said, okay, where's the opportunity here? What is the opportunity? And I want you to do this as well. What is the opportunity? And see, what came in for me was, this is your opportunity to love me for me, where I'm at today, in my present, in my truth, in my authentic self, and don't allow the ego and the lack of confidence, that self-image and that value. I wasn't valuing myself. I wasn't saying very nice things to myself. And that was going to prevent me, those stories, that self-image was going to prevent me from achieving my goal, which is to talk for 10 minutes for 30 days, for you to get to know me, and for me to start this. This is the launch of my online practice here, and I'm asking you to do hard things, and so I've got to do them myself. All right. So I'm happy that I did this, but study yourself. Internally, study yourself. What are you saying? What's the feelings coming up? And externally, just because we change something physically, it doesn't necessarily mean that internally it's going to reflect and mirror that. Many people are on health journeys, losing lots of weight, or they get some plastic surgery or to physically change the self-image. And many times when you accomplish the physical goal, the internal self-image doesn't reflect that sometimes. And so study yourself, really get to know yourself. And when you're triggered, look at it as an opportunity to challenge yourself, especially when the trigger and the story comes up for you that is there and a barrier preventing you from your goals, your desires, your wants, the life that you want. And I want to talk for 30 days. I want to share for 30 days. I am dedicated to you, and I'm dedicated to Turn and my purpose here. And so let's do some hard things. Okay. I'm going to leave you with that today. See, I did it. I did it. And I'm beautiful, and I love myself, and my physical image, my physical self-image and I just got big goosebumps here. So that's confirmation. That's confirmation from my higher self and my spirit. So your image is exactly where it's supposed to be. And don't let yourself, number one, tell you that you are not good enough or enough to accomplish what you want. Do it. And I feel better about it now. And thank you for holding space for me today. Have a beautiful Sunday. If you're watching this is Sunday today for me. And enjoy yourself, love yourself, take time for yourself, say something nice to yourself. For me, this is an opportunity for me to love me for me in my bareness, in my bareness and all that comes with it. And get in nature, walk, ask for what you want, and it'll come in. It'll come in. All right. Take care of yourself. I'm sending all the light and love, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye for now.